Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2019, that's 2019, finance and career reading for you. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I'd like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude. So I want to thank you so very much, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support, for stopping by and tuning in. I absolutely adore reading for you, so thank you for being here. All right. Oh, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. It will also have the links to all the cards that I use. All right. So let's see now, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what July 16th to the 31st, 2019 has in store for you for finance and career. Cancer, finance and career, July 16th to the 31st, 2019. Cancer, finance and career, July 16th to the 31st, finance and career. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, oh, I love it, is the Universe card. Okay, so Cancer, you are going to be finding during the last half of July that any limitations that you have defined yourself as having, disabilities, anxieties, ways that you have looked at yourself and said, oh, I can't possibly do that. Your can'ts are becoming your cans. Okay? You are seeing that the sky's the limit for you. The universe is the limit. That you are this incorporeal being made of snow and of air to move yourself forward to the place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be within your life. Okay? So at the heart of the last half of July, you might feel a bit unease where it is that you are. You might feel as if, you want more within your life. You want more from the way that you're heading within your finances, within your career. And you can feel this something bigger coming, okay? And that's at the heart of this whole entire reading. So that's really, really quite extraordinary. Then you're being crowned here by the Ace of Swords. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of knowledge, of understanding, of clarity of mind and purpose. Okay? So this is a gift that cuts through your doubts and fears within your own mind. Right? This is also a gift that gives you clarity. And this is beautiful being paired with the Universe card because you have the world opening up to you and then you have this clarity coming your way. You have this clarity moving you forward. Then we have the Temperance card. Now this is a Sagittarius energy, November 22nd to December 21st. This is also a sense of balance coming in. You're also going to find that you work really well with people during the last half of July. So if you're in a kind of group situation, if you work with a lot of people, don't be afraid to get involved in things. Don't be afraid to share your ideas and share your little bits of inspiration. You're going to get bits of inspiration that come your way. Even if they seem silly, okay, maybe don't share all of them if they seem really silly, but share them. Share them with the people around you because you're going to find that you're moving forward. You're also finding more balance within your career. The Temperance card represents a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so this is about your career. You're going to find more balance within your career. You have here the angels guiding you, the angels with you, moving you forward and helping you move forward. You're going to feel as if you are walking between the spirit world and the earthly plane. With the Hangman, especially here, it is that you are trapped, well, here, he's trapped between the earthly plane and the fairy world. So you're going to feel a bit overwhelmed by the fact that you are getting ideas, you're getting inspirations, but you have to be connected with the spiritual realm as you're moving forward, or else you're going to find that you feel like half knowledge is all around you. I know that sounds funny, but it's almost as if you're going to get so far. And if you don't take time to meditate, you don't take time to sit back and think. And that's going to be really important for you, Cancer, to sit back and think about things, to connect with the spiritual side of your existence. That's also going to help you move forward in the courage and the prosperity that you want. I love that your root and your crown are both gifts. So here you are rooted in a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, in career-wise, new beginnings, okay, in passion, in creativity, creative energy surrounding you, and that's really going to help you move forward to the place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be. Now, we don't know yet if you're going to take these gifts yet, or if they're just going to be permeating this whole entire reading, this whole entire last half of July, and they might not be taken. And if they're not taken, that is completely okay. Don't think, oh my gosh, if I don't take them, they're going to be gone, and if Dane doesn't see me taking them, they're never going to be here again. No, that's not it at all. It just means that you are working towards taking these gifts and towards moving forward. Oh, well, after I say all that, then we have the Queen of Wands. So you are definitely taking this gift of new beginnings, of passion, of creativity. You have a new dawn, new day with this sunflower right here shining through. All right. And I always think, and if you have listened to these readings before, I know I always say it, I always think of the Queen of Wands as the goddess Hecate in Greek mythology. Okay. And why I think of that is because not much is known about her at all, but she was the goddess of magic. And so here, there is a passion that moves you forward. There's a mystery that surrounds you. When it comes to your career, you're going to be much more comfortable being behind the scenes. I see the queens, the empress, even the high priestess as more behind the scenes because they're the directors, right? In medieval times, especially in medieval times, the gender barrier was astounding. So queens, even if they were the ones who ruled the country, because the kings, they could be married to very dim-witted, inbred, bumbling fools. They really could be. And the queen could be the one who ruled everything, who did everything. But it had to be seen that the king was doing it all. They had to be behind the scenes. So here, it's not that you're doing it for somebody else, okay? It's not that medieval. But it is that you are going to be much more comfortable when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your career, when it comes to the way that you're moving forward and the way that you're orchestrating things. You're going to be much more comfortable behind the scenes. You're not going to want everybody's eyes on you all the time. That will actually make you feel uncomfortable and at a dis-ease within yourself, at a disharmony within yourself. Then we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is saying there is something within your childhood or from your childhood. And I know it sounds funny to be talking about career and then to have your childhood come up, but there is something within your childhood that you are moving past. Okay, it is something, it is some voice, and it has to do, and a connection very strongly with the universe card. It has to do with the way that you're moving forward in your career. It has to do with the confidence that you have when you are finding your balance within your career. This is all very career oriented for you. And I know it's about finances and I know it's about career, but this one is shouting, Cancer, about your career, about you moving forward, about you taking opportunities that are coming your way, about you finding balance and harmony within yourself. There is someone who either spoke negatively over you in your childhood and they could not have meant it. Okay, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, or they really could have. They could just be that nasty, malicious, vindictive person who kind of thought, okay, my life is terrible, so I'm going to share that with everybody else. And they stunted you. They did. Because they sat there and they took somebody who, the sky was the limit. When you're little, you have every opportunity open up to you. Yes, your personal talents and everything like that will start to shape you and cultivate you, but you don't know that you can't. Okay, you're like this beautiful blank slate. It's not until people speak their realities over you that you start to realize, oh, maybe I can't do this. Oh, maybe I can do that. Oh, maybe this is my talent. Oh, maybe that is, So here, you're going to start to remember what it is that you wanted to do when you were small, before the world had its time to mold you into what they wanted you to be. So know here that while you're moving forward, you're going to find that you're facing a lot of things from when you were younger. And this is from your childhood. It could also be from your adolescence, your teens, but it's mostly from your childhood, and it's things that have stopped you. And when I say this, the first thing that comes into your head, that's going to be pretty much what it's centered around. It can seem very, very silly, okay? It can be like, wow, my parents just said that when they were angry, and they didn't really mean it. They thought I was really talented, or it could be a teacher, and it can just be something very small, very in passing that was said that has had a huge impact on you. Well, now you're moving forward from it, and that is spectacular. You're walking away from something. Mentally here, you're getting this gift of knowledge, and the Eight of Cups, I see this as a walking away akin to a divorce, okay? It is going to be something as powerful for you as a divorce. It's like, okay, I'm walking away from this. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. It could be a mindset. It can definitely be that as you find your balance, you are walking away from your past, yeah, because that's you right here. You're coming through as the Page of Cups. So you are setting yourself free, you are moving forward, you're healing, okay? And you are going after what it is that you want. So you are emotionally walking away from something. Now, it can be that you are deciding to change jobs. That can very well be the case here. It can also be that you are mentally walking away from something that no longer suits you, because here we have, well, emotionally, we have here all the emotions. We have the cups. We only have the Sagittarius energy right here, the Temperance card of balance. So you are finding your balance within yourself, and that's really setting you free. So that is, oh gosh. And then you have the Sun card. You have happiness, joy, prosperity, bounty coming into your life. Now, note that especially here, when it comes to your career, okay, also your root is in new beginnings, and you are definitely taking those new beginnings and moving forward with them. Now, I don't have you taking the gift of knowledge and understanding quite yet. It might be in your subconscious message card, but it might not be. Know here that you are going to have a clarity of mind. It's going to be something that you're working towards during the whole last half of July, but it is going to be the way that you're moving forward. Here, when it comes to your career, really listen to Spirit's guidance. I know that that might sound absurd to some of you, but connection with Spirit and moving forward with Spirit as you are embracing what it is that you want, as you are embracing the way that you want to move forward within your life, is going to be one of the most paramount, one of the greatest links that you have to moving you to that place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be. You have tremendous power, okay? Kings and queens, I see them as equal. The only difference is that one is the actor upon the stage, one is seen, that's the king. The queen, more behind the scenes. So you may very well be feeling, Cancer, that people aren't really seeing you. That's because you work more behind the scenes. You're going to be a little bit more quiet, a little bit more introspective during the last half of July. But people are definitely taking note of you. People take note of queens. People definitely take note of queens. So it's not just going to be the quote-unquote traditional way that you would think, a fashion plate or anything like that. No, they're seeing your power. They're seeing your truth. They're seeing your might. And that is something that you're seeing within yourself, which is actually a game changer for you. This understanding of your own personal power, this seeing the endless possibilities that are coming up before you. And this doesn't mean that, your job has to be this big kind of like, spectacular thing. It can be that you have a job and that job pays the bills, but it can be that you have a hobby. It can be that you have something on the side that you absolutely adore. And that's really where you're setting your time and your effort, because you're kind of like, okay, I could do my job with my eyes closed. But here, to increase your finances, to increase your prosperity of soul and self, you're going to find that your hobby becomes something that becomes astoundingly important to you and really moves you forward. So let's see what your fairy guidance is here. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st, 2019. Finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Right here, Euphoria. Show me clearly, show me clearly. And right here, Discovery. It's gorgeous. Okay. In your Witchling cards, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st. Finance and career. Cancer, July 16th to the 31st. Finance and career. Oh, goodness. This one right here. And this one right here. Okay, so we're starting with inspiration, which is gorgeous. Okay? It says, an inspired mind is willing to reach beyond limitations. You are inspired, and you are moving forward in that inspiration. That's exactly what the universe card is saying here. You are embracing your inspiration. You're finding that it moves you forward with your career, and you're seeing new dawns, new prosperities. There are gifts that are coming. Now, whether those gifts be fantastically bright, sparkly packages that are delivered on your doorstep, or whether they be something, they're actually going to be something a lot more subtle. That's what Spirit is saying here. They're going to be gifts that are a lot more subtle and have to do with you walking between the spirit world and the earthly plane. So keep your eyes open and keep your heart open to these gifts. They can be slight whispers that really move you forward to the place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be within yourself. The color that shines through here is indigo, and that's healing and cleansing your third eye chakra is going to be highly beneficial to you as you move forward, as you embrace what it is that you want. Then we have cleansing. This says, energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. Cleansing your energy and moving you forward is going to be absolutely spectacular for you. If you can connect with nature, if you can be by the ocean or Epsom salt baths, you're going to find that that really moves you forward to the place that you want to be within your soul. The color that shines through here is yellow. That's healing and cleansing. Your solar plexus chakra is going to be highly, highly beneficial. Then we have Euphoria. Euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. You're embracing love. You're embracing joy. You're embracing your happiness. You're embracing your prosperity. So even though you will not be in love with what you do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there is a love and a passion for what you do that moves you forward. There is a tremendous pride of your skill that is something that you're calling upon. And it can be. Now, I really see this as, for a lot of you Cancers, you are moving forward in your career from a blockage that has been with you for a long time since you were little. It can be something that you see as kind of a disability and anxiety. It can be something like that. But it can also be, for some of you here, that a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, has, and especially a Sagittarius energy right here, has been a negative force within your life. And now you're really walking away from it. Now you're really claiming your power. Okay? It can also be for some of you that you are having trouble within your career with somebody who is more behind the scenes, but not in a good way, in a subtly manipulative way. And now you are moving forward from that. But they have kind of their hooks in you, and they kind of trigger you because they're calling on something from your subconscious memory from when you were younger. Okay? And you don't know why this person aggravates you so much. And now you're finding your balance, you're finding your space, your place within your life, yourself, and you're really moving forward from it. So I want to let some of you know that that's a very specific message for a very specific few of you Cancers, but it is something that really needs to be said and really is true for you, that you are finding your power. And you come across as a student, all right? So you come across, Cancer, as somebody who's always willing to learn, always having their mind open, right? Here, there's the Holy Grail held within the hands of all the court cards of the cups. And this is you moving forward in prosperity. This is holding the Holy Grail within your hands, okay? So this is the last cup used at the Last Supper with Christ. This is the cup. This is the cup used at the Last Supper with Christ. This is also the cup that was said to be used to catch the blood of Christ when he was speared in the side by Joseph of Arimathea. Now, you can pull this back even further. And in Celtic mythology, this is said to be a small version of Caradwyn's cauldron, okay? This is a small version of the cauldron of all the best things, of the cauldron of plenty, okay? So you have to know that not only if you use the Christian ideology, okay, whether you believe in Christianity or not, it doesn't matter. Whether it's a mythology or a religion, it doesn't matter. Either you use that and you see it as a cup of love, of harmony, of sacrifice almost beyond reasoning, or you see it as a cup that holds all the good things in life, a cup of plenty, a cup of regenerating hope and prosperity of self. It doesn't matter how you see it. It matters that you hold it within your hands and you drink deeply from it. You are this fish right here, okay? This fish has been healed within these waters, and now you're jumping forward. You are moving to the place that you want to be. You're going from being in the small little cup to embracing the ocean. So things can very well be emotionally overwhelming, especially since you have the universe opening up to you, since you have yourself becoming this incorporeal being of snow and air. And that's why we have discovery right here. And this says, behold the world with new eyes. You are seeing and discovering new things that move you forward to your prosperity, to your success, and to where it is that you really want to be, Cancer. Within your career, within your finances, you are finding happiness and joy. This card, the Sun card, brings with it jealousy. So I want you to know, as much as you're sitting there and going, oh my gosh, it's the Sun card, this right here, this triangle right here of new beginnings being handed to you, of walking between two worlds, know that this can be astoundingly overwhelming if you walk between the spiritual world and the earthly plane, especially when it comes to work, okay? Because you're going to have these instincts that you want to follow, and you should definitely follow them. You should definitely listen to that little voice inside your head that's talking to you. But it can also be very overwhelming because you'll see things kind of like the high priestess sees it, okay? The high priestess lives between the world of the earthly man and the spiritual. So you're going to be dwelling within that world for a little bit here. It can be for an hour, it can be for the whole half of July. But it's going to have you see things that really move you forward to the place that you need to be, to the place that you want to be. And this is embracing you. This is making you a student of what it is that you want. You're always going to be taking in new knowledge, new understandings, and it's going to be moving you towards your happiness. But at times you're going to feel woefully unprepared. You're going to feel as if there's so much more before you than you ever thought possible. Don't let yourself be so overwhelmed, your emotions be so overwhelmed with everything that's coming your way that you kind of put the brakes on it. And you sit there and you go, you know what? My past, what people have said about me, the way that I have moved forward, I'm not breaking free from, because this is the past and this is you breaking free from it and moving forward to happiness, joy, and prosperity. This is success like you have dreamed of it. Okay, it's not going to come all at once. I'm not going to say that by the end of July you're going to be a millionaire and everything's going to be fantastic. I am saying here that if you work really hard towards it, if you embrace these changes, if you listen to your soul and yourself, if you take this knowledge and these new beginnings and you find the balance within yourself and let go of the past and walk away from it and claim your power, you will feel much more secure, especially within your career, especially within the passion that leads you forward. Okay? And you will feel much more prosperous within yourself. The subconscious message here is the Page of Pentacles. This is the earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Look to see within your chart, okay, where the fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially a Sagittarius, comes up, and where an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, comes up, because that's going to hold little messages for you within there. If it comes up in your Mercury, okay, it's going to be the way of communication that really kind of follows you around for the last half of July. If it comes up in your Venus. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't have all of this down pat, not yet, and I'm still learning and understanding. Here, this is saying also that you're being a student of your prosperity. Okay? You are being a student of the way that you want to move forward, of where it is that you want to be, of the wealth and the joy that you want within your life. I say joy because money brings an ease, right? So you have this page energy. You are always learning, understanding, and taking in this knowledge. Okay? This is also a messenger card. You're going to be getting messages for you personally from Spirit that moves you forward. You're also going to be getting messages here. This is going to really help you not only with your career, but with your finances, with your money. So pay attention to it. You might see that you're learning new things during the last half of July that start bringing in new forms of either income for you or lead you to being either promoted or looked at more or having more hours at work or something to that effect. Subconsciously, you are being a student of the way that you can earn more money, the way that you can bring more prosperity into your life. It can be wealth, it can be something you value as much as money. Because we're talking about finances, I'm seeing this as connecting to your finances, but know that it can be taking on new responsibilities, new forms of prosperity that really lead you forward to the place that you want to be and need to be within yourself and in your soul. Okay. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. Thank you so much for giving this reading a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you guys have made it all the way to the end, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'll be reading for you all really, really soon. Bye, guys.